got our beautiful emerald release happening today in the gorgeous Ponte.
I know, green.
Beautiful soft suiting. We know we've got a lot of ladies that love green and spring season. But what I love about this green is you can still mix it with some of your more wintry colors if you're still cold where you're living, but then you can add those other fresh pops. So we're going to style it our way.
Yes.
And show you a few different looks.
Take it away, Tracy.
So for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Tracy, and we're live from Lena and Flo. We've released new product on our website. Everything you see here is made right here in Australia and available in sizes 8 to 24. We're really proud of that offering. So we have some newness today, and it's in this cut-off pant, which is our Lulu pant. We've got 3 pieces in this gorgeous Ponte emerald color, and we'll go through the different pieces. This jacket is also newness, but I'll go through the jacket a little bit later. But I actually want to start on these pants because there's a lot of excitement about this pant. They're a brand new cut. They're called the Lulu pants. So if you're not familiar with our Ponte fabric, we also tend to call it a bit of tech stretch here in our studio because it's got this brilliant, even though we say it's a 4-way stretch, I actually think it stretches even in more directions. So it's got great flexibility to it. With these pants, they're a mid-rise pants. So for those L&F followers who are very familiar with our pants that have a fly front and a waistband, most of the ones that have a fly front and a waistband actually sit quite high in the waist, and you'll see the ones that Danny's got on, those sit much higher. These are more a mid-rise, very similar to our Brett pants or our Brooklyns and Diaz that don't have a waistband. They just have that invisible zip through the front, but they're made out of that same Ponte. So you can see my navel sits just above here, and this is sitting just underneath my navel. What I can say about this one is we feel that the fit is quite generous in these. The fabric is a little bit softer. The Ponte is absolutely beautiful, but generally in pants, I tend to wear 14, and that's based on my hip measurement. I've had a play around, and I'm actually feeling a lot more comfortable in the 12. And Danny's also gone down a size in hers as well. So we've played around on a few bodies, and we feel like, especially if you're in between sizes, you'll definitely go down the size in these ones. They aren't designed to be tight against your body, so not like our Brooklyn pants that are more of a cigarette pants. So they sit against the skin without being skin tight, but you still want to get that good fit across the body. So the features that we've got here, we've got our waistband, a little bit of a new pocket as well. I'm calling it a step pocket just based on that beautiful shape of it. It's a generous deep pocket, so you can actually still slide your phone in there if you're needing to, or a key, or your a swipe card or something like that. Belt loops, generous belt loops that you could fit quite a wide belt in there. And then that really straight leg that tapers down from the knee, but I do have thicker calves, so just to mention on me, it is hugging the calf but without being very, very tight. So if you've seen in the past when I'm wearing the Brooklyns or Diaz, they're really tight on me. These are sitting more straight, and they're sitting slightly away from my ankle. You'll see on Danny, we're both completely different shapes, so you'll see how it fits on her leg and how it's just meant to be more straight without being tight at all. Shape through the back, we've got dots for shaping through here, no seam down the back, just a really good cut, I think really flattering, sort of hugs a little bit without being too tight, but super comfortable, lovely and flexible, as you can see. And I've just popped it on. This is our Ebon top in bamboo, and I feel like you can definitely have a little play with this print, with this color. You can definitely add some interesting prints, and I just wanted to show you having a play with something like this beautiful jacquardi in the Zen Garden. If you were wanting to say casualize this a little bit, like I would do this maybe with like a sneaker, a little white brogue or something like that, and you can definitely have a play with dressing this up with that whole suiting look that we've had going, or just casualizing a bit with the cardi, and I think that just looks $1 million.
I love the green with black and white.
Yeah, it
super
really
smart.
feels amazing. But gosh, really fresh with the white tee.
Yep,
love it.
Absolutely. All right, so we'll continue on the theme with the pants. I've got on our Yales in the emerald. It's the same fabric, so beautiful stretch. And if you haven't seen our Yales before and you're new to L&F, they are a beautiful tailored pant. Just a great length as we're coming into the warmer month. I'm 169 centimetres tall. I'm Danielle, by the way. I didn't introduce myself at the start. And I'm 169 centimetres tall, and I usually wear a size 10 in Lena and Fleur. So these gels are on in a size 10, and they are the perfect fit. As Tracy said, these are a higher waist pant, so they're going to sit up higher on your waist. My belly button is actually down below this waistband. Obviously, depending on whether you've got a long body or a shorter body, that really determines where your belly button is. But just for reference on me, I've got a longer body, and it's still, my belly button is still below this waistband. I've popped it on with a belt just so that you can see that this is a functioning waistband with belt loops, so it looks really smart with a belt. Same sort of zipper and internal hook and button clasps that you will find on the new Lulu pants. And these have got the beautiful side pockets. Again, nice and deep. You can fit quite a lot into these pockets if you need to. And the leg on the Yale is really a wide, straight leg. So if you have seen our Cade pants, that's our longer version of these pants. And I know a lot of
my favourite.
They are Tracy's favourite pants. That's right. And I know a lot of our petite customers love these Yales because they are more of a full length on them. I love this length for this time of year. I think it's just so fresh, and particularly just pop it on with a pair of brogues.
Love the brogue.
I have it on with our black Bernie, which is a beautiful top. I love this square neckline. I think it's so flattering. It's got the longer sleeves, which we've discussed in the past. If you are new to LNF, make sure that you jump onto our Lena and Fleur LNF Style and Share Facebook group, closed Facebook group, and you'll see us talking about all sorts of things on there every day with a wonderful community of women. And this is definitely one of my favourite tops that I pull out again and again and again, because I just love this square neckline.
It's beautiful.
This whole outfit for work, so easy and so smart. And if you're a green lover, you're going to love this emerald in real life.
It's beautiful.
She's just, it's just beautiful colour.
It's really beautiful.
You look so smart, Tracy.
Thank you. I feel so smart. I wanted to show the new Lenny jacket back with the dress, because we're showing it with the soft suiting today with the pants, but also how beautiful if you're going to an event, or if you're at a speaking, something like that, you can still wear, say, your full navy ensemble or something quite simple, and then just putting that pop of colour on top, I think just creates that little bit of statement. Looks like you're making an effort, and I think looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'll just talk through the features, and then I know there's a lot of you out there that have Hadleys and Garcias, so we'll show you the difference between the two when Danny comes through. We'll have her in one jacket and I'll wear the other, and we'll just show you visually how it looks different. But have a look here. We've got tailored panels through the front. We call these princess panels because that's really what it is in the industry. They're tailored, beautiful shaping, and they're a double layer. So absolutely beautifully made with that double layer. So there's enough to accommodate a full bust. The jacket is not designed to close. There isn't enough fabric, say, to close. It's just meant to sit, create that very gentle opening so you can still see what you're wearing underneath. The collar, we've got that beautiful lapel coming through the front here. Now the collar is different to the Hadley and the Garcias. It actually sits narrower, and you'll see it'll become quite obvious to you when you see the two of them together. 3/4 length sleeves, little tuck detail on the sleeve there as well. Shoulder yoke that we have here, and then our usual dots for shaping that we have through the back. Instead of, say, having panels through the back, we just have the dots, so you've still got clean lines across the back. Super comfortable. This jacket is not going to wrinkle because of this gorgeous tech stretch ponte that we have, so it's going to stay looking crisp the entire day. It can look as fresh as it did when you put it on at the end of the day. The beauty of this piece is it's machine washable, so this is a jacket that you don't have to send to the dry cleaner. It's still yeah, it is. It's easy care, easy
we love
wear,
that.
and literally give it a cold, gentle machine wash. Give it a good little. I like to squeeze mine a bit out with the towel, and then you sort of put it back into shape. Pop it on a hanger and let it dry, and then sometimes you might just need to give it a very soft press with a cloth underneath. I feel like that kind of helps just getting the look quite crisp again. But one of our customers was telling me, Simone, she was saying she owns a lot of our jackets, and she says she hardly washes her jackets. What she does is every time she wears them, she just wipes the inside with a wet wipe.
Oh.
And she might put it inside out just so it can sort of aerate, and that way she keeps them looking crisp and sharp because she wears them mostly for the office. And I thought, oh, that's really clever. So that's how she's preserving them. So Danny's going to come out in, I love this. Love this
really,
outfit.
really pretty.
Really,
so fresh.
You pop in, and I'm going to pop
What's
out
this?
the Hadley.
Really take me out too.
My swinging lens. So just to mention, Hadley is the shorter sleeve of the Garcia jacket. So they're same, just different sleeve. So showing you the difference between these two. You see how much wider the lapel is for this one. So much more narrower. And there's we've just added a little bit of length onto the Lenny as well. The Lenny sort of sits roughly 3 centimeters longer. Hard to tell on the two of us because of the outfits we're wearing, but there's just that little bit of added length, so you're just getting that little bit shape through the front there. But gosh, that looks beautiful. With
how
that print.
pretty! I know, how pretty is this this little ensemble? I really love this. So what I've got on is our Vita top in the navy. So this is a really great staple to have for work or for play because it's got that fitted 3/4 sleeve arm, beautiful flattering V-neck at the front, and it goes under jackets perfectly. So really lovely, just a simple navy top that you can dress up or dress down. And I've got it on with the Florasian Andy skirt, which we released last week. This print is just heavenly for spring as we're moving into the beautiful spring weather. And when you put that navy with the emerald, with the beautiful tones through this Florasian print, I think that's just a match made in heaven. As Tracy said, this style, the Lenny jacket, it is quite different when you see it next to the Hadley. The lapel is a lot thinner, but it still just sits really classically against your body. Beautiful shape. I really love it. Of course, our Andy skirt is just one of those throw and goes, always feel confident and really classy in these Andy skirts.
And I love it. Plains.
We've got them in plains, but I love it with a print.
Yes.
I think it's such an unexpected surprise when you see this shape in a print, and then you can play with your top layers, which is awesome. And I think we've got some more Andys coming. Yeah, definitely. And it's just one of those styles that just is timeless.
Oh, and it suits so many shapes, especially if you've got a bit of a curve.
Yes.
It really suits our curvy ladies.
Yeah, and if you don't have any curves, it creates a little bit of a curve, which I like. So that's a different look with the black and white. Yeah, I love it.
Gosh, I love these pants. These are our Monroe pants in the Thorn Birds print. You probably, most of our followers have a pair of Monroes, and we recently released them. We added extra lengths as well, so we have the regular length, but we also have extra sort of the tall length as well as petite height as well. So we're catering for everybody. If you haven't tried a pair of our plain Monroes in black and navy, where have you been? Is firstly what I want to say, and definitely worth hopping onto the website and having a look because they are the most sensational pants I think you can own. But this is them in the print. We've only done them ever in 2 prints. This is one of them. Absolutely love the classic of the Spawn Birds prints. It's a bit of like a houndstooth print, and I think this is something that's going to go beautifully into spring because you can see when you add pops of bright colours with it, it really makes it look quite fresh. I've just popped it on with our Ziggy top in black. Such a simplistic shape as the Ziggy. It's as when you wore it the other day, you mentioned you felt like Audrey Hepburn when you wore it, and I really get that. Yeah. I'll show it. I'll take the jacket off in a minute and show it. But just love for that suit option. Wearing it back with the printed pants, I feel like you're not standing out too much, but you certainly look like you've considered what you're wearing. I feel really stylish in this. I feel like I'm making an impact in this outfit without being too loud. There's definitely a sense of, I think your style personality is coming out with something like this. I think it's still quite subtle in a way, and a little bit artistic is how I'm feeling. So beautiful back with the green. So let me show you the rest of the outfit. So the Ziggy top is just a very simplistic shape. It's not as blousy as a lot of our shirts. It's by no means tight, but it is sort of sits a little bit closer to the skin. I love the neckline that it has. It's got that sort of soft rounded neckline. Once again, that what we call that bicep length sleeve, which you saw in the Bernie top that Danny had on. A little bit of tuck detail on the shoulder there, but a really great piece to slip under a jacket. Both the Bernie and the Ziggy, beautiful because they don't fight with the necklines, I find, with the jackets. It really works with almost all shaped jackets. You're not fighting with that neckline, you're just getting a very sleek look underneath. With the hemline of this one, you can see it's straight through the front and it's just ever so slightly longer at the back. So it really works well when you wear it out. It looks great with a pair of fitted pants as well, and also can be tucked in. It's not really a blousey top that you say tucking in and blousing up too much. You're not getting that sort of blouse effect with it. You can still do a little bit of a French tuck if you're wanting to tuck through the front and have that through the back. But it is designed to comfortably wear out if you want to. But once again, simplistic sophistication. Back with the Munros, which are a pull-on style. So they pull onto the body, pockets through here. You have a little bit of a stitch detail through the front, which is generally stitched in the plains. It's stitched in the same color of what the fabric is made of. You can't really see it when you've got a print, but you've got really good, generous, deep pockets. The legs actually sit quite straight. A lot of people consider these wide legs. They are not wide leg pants. We have got wide leg pants. So we've got the Presleys, we've got the Caspians, we've got Danny's. So there are wider legs on our website. This to us, it kind of drops from your hip and it's that straight leg pant, and it's an absolute classic shape. Once again, in our beautiful jersey fabric. So it's that dry touch jersey, nothing's creasing, just like in this top. So the jacket, the pants, the top, look as fresh at the beginning of the day as they do at the end of the day. Nothing's going to crease. It's all easy care, cold gentle machine wash. Beautiful, stylish clothing that's going to last you forever. Beautiful quality, and as I said, made right here in Australia, sizes 8 to 24. Very proud of that.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
As I do this.
Yes.
I know. So I wanted
Very
to keep
sassy.
on the Thornbirds that Tracy just had on, but I've got it on with the Jasper top, which is one of my favourite tops because I love these bell sleeves. I think they're so dramatic. They just add such a touch of interest to what is otherwise, you know, quite a straight cut top with a beautiful curved neckline.
Yes.
It's quite generous, the Jasper top, in the fit. So it's not a fitted top by any means. It's quite generous through the body. And then this is me in the new Lulu pants. So as Tracy was saying before, it's a very much a cigarette style. What I love is pants that I've tried on like this in the past. Well, I love the look of them. They're generally shorter, but this is a full length cigarette style, straight down, and I think it's super flattering. I have, as Tracy said, also gone down a size because these are a bit more of a generous cut, we've discovered. And while I had the 10 on, so I tried the 10 on first and I thought they were fine. I thought they were roomy, but I was comfortable in them. But then I put the 8 on and went, no, this is the size for me in this style of pant. So there's every now and then there's a garment that I do size down in. It's not very often, but this would be one that I do. And as I said, 169 centimetres tall. I think this is the perfect length for me. Whether I'm wearing heels or flats, I would pop on my little runners with these also on the weekend, my little white runners, and this would be a really smart little outfit. I would be quite comfortable in this. So this is the Lulu in a size 8 on me, and I'm not going to call it yet, but I may have found a new favourite. I may have, because I like the Brooklyns and the Diaz, but I actually like the little bit of more room in these. I like that these aren't as fitted to my body. Yes. That's right. I just feel a level of comfort in these. The others, of course, are comfortable, but these are just more me. Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. They're beautiful, and as we've mentioned, those Lulus are brand new shape. So we're going in really softly with it, as we do with the new style, and we just sort of, what we say is test the market and see what everyone's response is. And we do have another colorway coming, and then we'll see how we go. I just wanted to end on just showing you one of my favorite pairs of pants is actually the Yale pants. So what are these? The Kades. You're wearing
You've got the Kades.
I'm
Yeah.
wearing the Kades. Sorry,
Your
so the
favourites are the Kades,
My
Tracy.
favourites are the Kades. The Kades are the longer version of the Yales. So they're high-waisted. So those Lulu pants, even though they've got the waistband, they sit. When they were on me, there's my navel. Those Lulus sat down here, whereas these, there's my navel, are sitting above my navel. Gosh, I love these pants, and I just wanted to show with the classic Vita. I feel like I find any excuse to wear the navy Vita since discovering it. I think it's just, if you need a classic navy top, this is the one you need to get. This will get you through all the seasons, I want to say. And it's just so stylish, and once again, beautiful neckline to have back with all our jackets. Actually works beautifully with that. So this, to me as well, when you're wanting that like effortless chic, is what I'm feeling in this. Wanting something comfortable, and I just think navy on navy is so elegant, and then popping that color, pop of color on. Danny did have this top on with the Andy skirt. Just wanted to show you back with pants, just how versatile it is, especially with these high-waisted pants. And ladies, it is designed to sit a little bit lower. It is. You remember we've got that shoulder yoke, and that shoulder yoke is not designed, that seam is not designed to sit on the shoulder. It's actually designed to sit forward. You've got to think of that shoulder yoke as almost like capping your shoulder like that, and that seam must come over here, because when we have ladies coming in for fit sessions, they'll come out the change room like that, and then we'll always have to pull it forward, get it sitting right, and you've got that beautiful fit with the jacket. And I thought I just might mention, everything you're seeing here today is available online, but you can book in and come for a fit session, stroke styling session if you want to try on a few things. You can just book that online. We can even ring into our studio and have a chat about that and see how we can help you. We are based on the Gold Coast at Burleigh, between Byron and Brisbane. So if you're coming on business or if you're coming on holiday, you can book ahead. I've even had somebody yesterday, a booking came through for somebody for May next year.
Oh my
So
goodness.
she's obviously booked a holiday.
Yeah.
And she's got her styling session in. So
That's organised.
no, I think it's great. so it's just, but if you want a bit of help over the phone or something, we can also do a little bit of a fit session on the phone, and we can exchange photos and that sort of thing, and take it from there.
Okay, I just wanted to finish on a fun outfit for me today. So I've popped the Yales back on, and I've obtained her with this beautiful Daryl top in the navy iris, which is such a fun, tropical, bright spring / summery print.
It is.
And it goes with the new emerald, to die for.
Yeah.
So
Match made in heaven.
Match made in heaven, and this is a bit of a weekend staple for me. The white runners, a really nice pair of pants, whether it be, any of our LNF pants, because the fabric that everything is made in is so comfortable and so stretchy that you're never feeling constricted or too tight, or so any pair of pants. I will casualize anything down with a pair of white runners.
Yeah, I love that.
They're my staple. So I think that looks like a really fun spring, like barbecue,
Yes.
party.
Yeah.
Even just
Very
running,
fresh.
shopping. I'd go
Yeah.
shopping happily in this outfit.
But then even you could shift it up, pop on a heel, tuck the top
Absolutely.
in, and you'd have like a great work outfit as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's it. All right, ladies. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We hope you've loved our beautiful Emerald collection. That's live on the website as we speak. Any questions, pop them in here. Someone from our amazing team will get back to you. And other than that, we will see you again on Friday at 5 p.m. for our next release
Ooh.
and our next styling session. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.